Hello everyone and welcome to my first tutorial. Today we're gonna learn about Java. What is Java? Java is a programming language developed firstly by Sun Microsystems. It's open source and it has a motto: run once and write once and run anywhere. So when you write something in Java, you don't have to write it again to optimize it again for other platforms. You just write it once and you can run it almost everywhere. Okay, firstly, in order to write something or write a program in Java, we need a environment to perform this. So firstly, let's download and install Java. To download Java, you simply go Google, and I prefer NetBeans as a development environment, so I would suggest you to go with NetBeans first. Okay, let's go NetBeans with JDK. I suggest you downloading NetBeans with JDK. Is the first link here. Okay. And after you accept the license agreement, you choose your operating system. If it is Windows 64-bit, you just click this one and you wait to be done. Okay, I have installed already NetBeans. After this process is done, you can double click on the NetBeans icon appearing on desktop and it will open like this. Okay, let's start. First of all, we need to create a new project. You can create the new project with this yellow icon over here, which shows you new projects. Let's click it. We have to choose a category. Sorry, I think I have opened the wrong NetBeans. I should use this one. This is an old version and it's not working anymore for me. Not because I have deleted some system files, some important files for that ID. Sorry to make you waiting. We are again waiting to load the modules. This environmental. Okay, here we are. Let's make a new project. Like we said, we click here. We select Java application. Say next, give a name to our project. I will say tutorial 1 and click finish. As we see, NetBeans generates for us the main function needed to write the code. Here's the main function. We write to execute something. We write inside this. Okay, we will start with a simple example. First of all, I wanna show you how to print something on screen. With Java, you use the command system dot out dot print line, and inside the parentheses you write a number or a string. A string is a text, so let's write a text. Let's go with classical example, hello world. Let's write hello world in here, and we click run and we wait to execute. Output over here. Hello world, built successfully. There is no error in our code. Okay, now we are going with one more advanced example. Gonna learn about integers. What is an integer? Integer is a container for holding integers, numbers from minus infinite to plus infinite, but not decimal numbers. Okay, let's give a name we first say integer. Integer is the data type we're using. We have to this variable, we have to give a name. I will say integer a, and now we have to assign a value to this variable. So let's say 14. We want to assign 14 to the variable a. Let's create another variable b and give 5 value to this variable. Okay, now we have two integer variables. We have declared them in separate lines, but we can declare them like this too. Like, I will show you how to declare. If you want to declare, this is called a declaration of variable. When you assign a value to a data type variable, okay? But when you have similar data types to be declared, like integer a, you can say integer d equal to 7, comma c equal to 9, sorry for that, and d equal to 23, and then oops, I think variable d is already defined, so let's use n. Yes, okay, we are using letter n for a fourth variable. Okay, now let's make a calculation. How to sum up d and c. To sum up d and c, you just say d plus c. But in order to this should be need to assign to another variable. So let's create an integer sum equal to d plus c. Now the sum holds the calculation of d plus c. So let's print out sum. System.out.println, and let's print it out sum. We run it. We expect to see 16, so value is 16. If you want to print variable d, which has a value 7, it will print 7. Okay, another thing I have to show you can do the calculation inside the parentheses here in print line command, like d plus n. It should print 30 because d is 7 and n is 23. First it calculates the expression in here and then executes the command print. So 30 is displayed. But you may say, but I don't want to print it like 30. I want to print like as it is. I don't want to print the result. I want to print the expression. To do that, you simply say d plus, you put an empty string between these two variables, you run it, and you have 7, 3. But you see that you miss a plus. You write the plus in here, and you say d plus n is equal, you put an equal sign, equal to what? D plus n. Voila. Now you have a math example here. Now we're going with a more difficult example. We are going to write a function which finds the area of circle. So area of circle is p to the power 2, right? Okay, first we need a constant pi, which is 3.14. We need it to be constant, and that variable will not be changeable. For a variable to not be changeable, we use the keyword final. Final means it's finally. it can't be changed anymore. You can't assign a new value to this final. After final, you select the data type, which in this case will be float, and then you select a name, it will be pi, and then you assign a value to this data type. We will assign 3.14 pi value. Oops, gives a. Okay, it suggests me to change the type of pi to double. Let's change it to double. Double is more frequently used for decimal numbers. Okay, for decimal numbers we use pi, float, and double. Both of them are used. I don't know why it didn't accept float, but they are both used. For this example, we're going to use double because I don't know why the hell is giving an error for the float data type. Now this variable is final. It can be assigned to another value. Then we need a radius. Radius will be changeable. We will take the radius value from the user. To take a value from the user, we need a scanner class. We define a scanner like this: scanner input. This is the scanner name. This is the data type. Scanner input. You can say in. You can say keyboard. But I prefer in for simplicity, for the sake of simplicity. Then you say system scanner, new scanner, sorry, open parenthesis, system dot in. In stands for inside. You have to import the scanner class. You click on this and add import for java.util.scanner. Then you declare a variable integer radius and you assign and you leave it empty. Now we will take a value from the user using this scanner variable. We do it like this: radius is equal to what? In stands for in here, dot next, and then we select the data type we want. Is it byte or big decimal, boolean, double, float? We're gonna use integer int because in this example we are assuming that radius is an integer. After we take this, we have to print it. We have to but before we take this from user, we have to show the user what is going. So let's print some information on screen before we take that value from the user. And here we print a text, say please enter a value for the radius. And user is going to enter a value. Then we are going to make the calculation. We say system dot print system dot out dot print line. I'm gonna print what? Radius square times p. We say p times radius times radius 2 times radius. And before this we put, in order to evaluate all this expression, we put it before the parentheses because we are gonna add a text here to show the area of circle is. Now we run it. Please enter a value for the radius, let it be 4. We press enter and the area of circle is 50.24. Okay, thank you guys for following us. We're expecting you to come and watch our other tutorials. We are waiting you. See you and have a nice day.